Hey YouTube, welcome to 100 and I'm thinking 83 days left. I don't know, I lost track. Sorry, it's been a while. So today I found some images. These images of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. These images look pretty realistic. But we still have yet to know if this is true or not. But there have been many images like this, and I'll be showing you multiple images today. Okay, so here's the first image. It shows the character right here, or the main protagonist, with Professor Birch, being chased by the Puchiana, and his bag just happens to be right there, where it was in the Game Boy games. Trees in the background look really great. I hope they actually do that in the game. Grass looks amazing. Anyways, on to the next picture. Now this shows the main protagonist, Egg and May, arguing, or she's gonna battle him. Where you see, oh, excuse me about that. When she challenges you on your way to, the third gym badge. I can't remember it's north of Slayport City, Mawile City, or something like that. And it begins with an M. But the main protagonist and May, they both have both of their Pokemon out or following them. So do we know if the following is going to come back or not, like it did in Heart Gold and Soul Silver? So just see what you think about that. Okay, next image. This image shows the main protagonist with that has a Spinda following him. Oh, I forgot to mention this in the last photo, but it says where this guy says, "How battle me?" Do like a completely new speech bubble. All these trees and graphics look amazing. This is one of the kids who you battle. You can actually see the details on him instead of just the little sprites. Right here, you can see where the character has walked through, and it's actually showing its cover up. So like you won't have to. So like it covers up where you just ran. So that's looks like it's gonna be pretty cool if all these images are true. I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying for my personal opinion is that these are most likely true. These are like I'm 50% positive that they're true, but I'm 50% positive that they're not true, or negative that they're not true, or whatever. But what makes it true is because I see the main protagonist here being followed by Linoon, and you see all these other Pokemon around it, and the whole world is really popping up like how it's supposed to be. You can see they added more characters, detail on the characters and all that stuff. Now this is my favorite image. It is of the main protagonist with the Huntail following behind him, and there's a couple Clamperls. But this is like a speculation, I guess, of what the diving is supposed to be like within the game. It looks pretty neat because no one really knows right now what the diving sequence is gonna look like. This is probably a good idea of what it's gonna look like. Instead of riding on a Pokemon, you see that the trainer has goggles, fins, snorkel, all that stuff. Grass right here. Now this last image is really interesting. This shows the team of the Pokemon, or yeah, the team of a trainer's team, and it shows that all these Pokemon, but who knows? No one knows what this is. This is where my other chance comes in, that these images aren't real, but they're close to. Who knows? Has 5 Pokemon. You know, we'll figure out sooner or later. Okay, on to the next image. This image shows the trainer following, or with the Sceptile following behind him. In Sutopolis City, actually. You can recognize it because the centers, and the walls are what really gets me is the walls. That's really nostalgic for me. Um, but you see the Wingles. It's just the birds in the game that I want to figure out how they're gonna do that. Because if you remember in Black 2 and White 2 and Black and White, when you walked out of your house for the first time, the Pidove and the Pidove like fly away from each other, or like fly away when you walk out. So maybe they're actually gonna put more Pokemon in there, or like flying around just freely. Okay, next image. This one I don't think is gonna be real because her arms are just really thin. Um, but you know, who knows if this is gonna be real or not. I'm just finding all these photos off the internet. Now, this last photo was shown on Giancarlo Parimango's channel. Um, this is sort of like the other photo, the first set of photos that we were looking at, where he has the main protagonist with that has a mudkip falling behind him, and then you have the Team Aqua guy. So this is probably from maybe Pokemon Omega Ruby, I'm gonna guess, because in the opposite games you had opposite teams. Because in Pokemon Sapphire you did see Team Aqua, but they didn't play as much of a part as Team Magma did in that game, and vice versa for the other one. Um, so that's it, guys. Subscribe and drop a comment down below.